Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is the 29th of August 2024, and we're diving into the latest happenings in the world of Apple technology, software, and devices. As always, links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. First up, we have a bit of a mystery brewing in the Docker-OSX community. Users have reported the sudden disappearance of the Docker image for the Sonoma version. A user by the name of TechNomad24 raised the issue on GitHub, noting that the image was missing locally and access to the repository was denied. This has sparked a flurry of comments from others experiencing the same problem, leading to speculation that the repository might have been shut down. As of now, the maintainers of the Docker-OSX project have yet to respond, leaving the community in suspense over whether this is a temporary glitch or a more permanent change. In other news, Apple has rolled out a new tool called Applebot-Extended, which allows website owners to opt out of having their data used for AI training. This move comes as major publishers like the New York Times and platforms such as Facebook and Vox Media express growing concerns over AI data scraping and intellectual property rights. While Applebot-Extended offers some control over data usage, it doesn't stop the original Applebot from crawling sites, which could impact their visibility in Apple's search products. Interestingly, only a small percentage of high-traffic websites have blocked Applebot-Extended, possibly due to a lack of awareness or objection to Apple's practices. The New York Times has been vocal about the opt-out nature of this tool, emphasizing the need for permission before scraping content for commercial purposes. The ongoing negotiations between Apple and publishers about data licensing remain shrouded in mystery, but the decisions made by media executives on which bots to block are becoming increasingly significant. Switching gears to Apple Music, the company has introduced a new tool that allows users to export their playlists directly to YouTube Music. This marks a notable shift towards interoperability, though it notably excludes Spotify. The feature is accessible to Apple Music or iTunes Match subscribers via Apple's data and privacy page. While the process is straightforward, it only transfers playlists personally created by users, excluding those added from other sources and tracks exclusive to Apple Music. The absence of Spotify in this feature raises eyebrows, especially given the ongoing tension between Apple and Spotify over App Store commission fees. As it stands, users wanting to move playlists to Spotify will need third-party services, with no indication that Apple plans to include Spotify in the future. In a surprising move, Apple has announced the elimination of around 100 jobs within its digital services group. This decision, communicated to affected employees on Tuesday, impacts various teams under Senior Vice President Eddie Q. The layoffs are part of a broader strategy to streamline operations and adapt to changing market conditions, particularly in services like books and news. While Apple hasn't publicly detailed the reasons behind these cuts, sources suggest the company is realigning resources to better meet its evolving goals. This is a rare instance of job cuts at Apple, a company renowned for its robust workforce and growth in the services sector. As Apple continues to innovate and expand its service offerings, these changes may signal a shift in how the company approaches its digital content and services. On the development front, a tool named Skip is making waves by allowing developers to build native apps for both iPhone and Android using Swift. Skip continuously transpiles Swift and Swift UI code into Kotlin and Jetpack. Compose for Android, ensuring native performance and user interfaces on both platforms. It integrates seamlessly with Android libraries and allows for easy testing and customization. Developers using Skip maintain full control over their code, avoiding dependency on the transpiler. This tool is a game changer for those looking to create genuinely native apps across both iOS and Android. Lastly, let's talk about the Picked Make Decision app, designed to help users make decisions and track savings in a fun and organized way. Users can spin a customizable wheel to decide between options and tag friends to join in the decision-making process. The app features a profile page that saves all wheel spins and results, along with a piggy bank feature for setting savings goals and tracking progress. Available for free, with optional in-app purchases. The app requires iOS 12.0 or later for iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch, and macOS 11.0 or later for Mac users. Developed by Umit Kar, the app may collect data like contact info and usage data, but this information isn't linked to user identities. It's a great tool for anyone looking to make quick decisions while staying motivated with their savings. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. We hope you found these stories insightful and engaging. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we've covered. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from the world of Apple technology. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.